What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Make Money Gaming. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to start a YouTube gaming channel for beginners in 2019. If you guys want to start a YouTube gaming channel and you're just starting and haven't even created your channel, this is the video for you. I'm going to go over some things you should do before you even start your channel, before you even name your channel or anything like that, as well as some things you should consider before you start posting, or if you have begun your channel, some things you should take into consideration before you continue moving on. So the first thing you guys want to do if you haven't created your channel yet is lay out the blueprint for your channel. Laying out the foundation of your channel requires you to be completely honest with yourself, and that's something a lot of YouTubers, when they first start, they're not completely honest. And one thing that YouTubers struggle with when it comes to honesty with themselves and others in their audience is their goal. If you can be honest with yourself about your goal, you will be way more successful on YouTube. And success isn't measured in how many subscribers you have or how many views you get. It's actually based on your goal and how close you've come to that goal and achieving that goal. So if your goal is to make money on YouTube, you should set up your YouTube channel to make money. If your goal is to make a community and build a community and interact with that community, then you should build your channel to do that. For example, you can have two different types of gaming channels. You might have a gaming channel where you review games and equipment, and that would be very well geared towards making money. But you might also have another channel where you make gaming guides and talk about the top 5 best guns in a game. That's not going to make you lots of money comparatively to that other channel option. So be very honest with yourself. Are you in it to make money? Are you in it just for fun as a hobby? Are you in it to create a certain kind of community that you can share with other people? So first things first, figure out what your goal is. After you've figured out your goal, you're going to actually want to go ahead and figure out what your channel is going to be about. Again, as I said earlier, if you're making an equipment one, that would be geared towards your goal. So you want to make your channel, whatever it's about, to be geared towards your goal. And when I say know what your channel's about, I don't mean just know, oh, mine's a gaming channel about Fortnite. No, I need you to understand what your channel's mission is. What's your mission statement? That causes a lot of confusion to smaller YouTubers. They don't think of their YouTube channel as a severe business that would have a mission statement, but your gaming channel should have a mission statement. Your mission might be to educate Fortnite players on how to build and aim in Fortnite so they can improve and possibly one day be a pro gamer in Fortnite. That might be your mission statement. So have a statement that you can write down. If your best friend asks you or some random person asks you, what's your channel about? You should be able to send that elevator pitch or that mission statement out very clearly, and it should be very clear what your channel is about and why it has been created and the service it provides. So now that you've done these two things, you're in a very good position to actually start your channel. If you do these two things, figuring out your goal and coming up with your mission statement, you're in a better position than, I'm gonna say, 80% of most YouTubers when they start. Now you can go ahead and actually go on to Google and start your YouTube channel. Now when you're creating a YouTube channel, I recommend you use a new email, because you're going to hopefully one day be using this email as a business type email. For my email, for example, I would have something like makemoneygaming@gmail.com for my channel, because that is professional and it's the name of my YouTube channel. It's not hotstuff-48 winkyface:3@hotmail.com. You want something that is relatively close to your channel's name and looks professional, and you will be comfortable sharing that with maybe your professors, your best friends, your teachers, and anyone that's overseeing you in your life. You don't want to have to be ashamed of your email when you're handing it out to people. So that's just something you want to keep in mind, as well as your name of your actual channel. Please name your channel something that you can be proud of. For example, I named my one gaming channel Light Skin Gaming, and that's something that I don't always like sharing with certain people, because my peers might take that in the wrong way or not understand why I've named my channel that, and I always have to explain why I named my channel that, because they always ask. So have a channel name that you can be proud of and can share. So now that you've done those two things and you've set up your YouTube, you're going to want to set up a banner and a channel icon. So your channel icon is super important for branding, and I'm not going to get too much into branding, but visual branding is super important. I talk about this in my book that I'm currently writing, why it's important and how to make a cohesive visual brand. So I'm just going to go over your channel icon, and your channel icon is pretty much your profile picture. It is displayed to your viewers and on your videos and on your channel page and on your comments. So it's super important important that you have a nice channel icon. You can change this by going to your Google account and change your channel icon. It's fairly simple, and you're going to want to create one yourself or get one done professionally. So now that you've done this and created your channel icon, you can create this on your Photoshop, on GIMP. GIMP is actually 100% free. You can also make it on things like Canva, etc. I recommend GIMP if you're first starting out and can't afford Photoshop, but Photoshop is obviously the best option. If you can afford to pay someone $5 to $10 to design you a logo, you can go right ahead and do that on something like Fiverr or whatever it's called. You can always get someone to make you one professionally on Upwork for $5 to $10, and that's always a good option. Make sure that your logo is tailored towards your name. A lot of people have a random logo that has nothing to do with their name. Have something that is going to be cohesive. Something else that you might want to consider is using yourself as a profile picture on your YouTube channel. If you are the hero of your content, if you appear in your videos consistently and people interact with the actual visual part of you on a consistent basis on your channel, using a picture of yourself, nice and clean photo of yourself, posing would be a viable option. And a lot of people connect with that face and body language very easily comparatively to a logo. So that's something you might also want to use as well. Now your channel banner has the same principles, except that you want to provide any information that would be relative to your channel, such as your posting schedule, what kind of videos you post, and any important social media links on there would be nice as well. Make sure these are both friendly for mobile, and make sure it's set up for mobile so all the information that is important shows up on mobile devices. So now you have started your YouTube channel, you've done the most basic things. Now you have to go ahead and write your about page. Now your about page is a little bit more complex. I don't want to get into details on that either, but you need to write your about page. Talk about your mission statement, put your mission statement out there. That's the most key important ingredient to a good about page. Tell them why you're doing what you're doing, what you do, and also make sure you've search engine optimized it, so meaning you put the keywords that your channel will be targeting in there. So if your channel is about Fortnite, make sure you say Fortnite several times in your about page without spamming it. If you talk about building and aiming in Fortnite, make sure you put those words inside your about page as well. So writing an about page is super important for ranking your actual channel on YouTube, so be sure to do that. Now that you've done these three things, you are now ready to actually post your videos on YouTube. That's a completely different video, a different topic, so that will be one of my next videos coming up, is how to actually post your videos. So again guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna go over a few things real quick before I leave with you guys. First things first, before you even start your channel, brainstorm what your goal is and write down what your goal is as a YouTuber. Number 2, come up with your mission statement, what your channel's all gonna be about, and then focus on creating your actual channel name and make sure it makes sense. Then you can start creating your channel icon and your banner. You can get that made professionally or do that yourself, and then you can start posting your videos, which again will be in my next video. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to leave a like, and if you would like more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. And as well, if you need help ranking your videos on YouTube, TubeBuddy is always a good option. I'll leave a link to TubeBuddy in the description box below. It's hands down my favorite tool to help me grow my YouTube channels, so let me know what you think of that in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching.